What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will have the opening possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Bryant. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
It's another first down for the offense.
That's a catch, man. Fuck out of here.
And the play will
Horrible
stand
pass.
after the replay booth just does a little double check.
Horrible pass.
And the Eagles will have it
Good
1st and
catch.
10. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it. But the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Georgia Southern will have it now 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Touchdown, Eagles. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Robinson. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them. The Oklahoma pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kearney. Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Extra point here will tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Snagged in the middle. Southern in a hurry.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Come on, dude.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up fourth down. You could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. As they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's Bryant. This time he's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Might be calling a hot route. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give from the gun. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. He just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
So, this team just gave up on me, bro.
The extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Grab near the marker, it's Ware. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ware.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on third. Finds the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
To throw, it's Bryant. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete.
My quarterback fucking suck. Oh, ball.
Second and long. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On third down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And after yet another third down conversion, they've got him first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Going for 2.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the
Bread and
two-point
butter.
try. He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I got a contract, bro.
Finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that
I
one
have a 3-year contract.
It's a bad drop.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Kearney. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll get ready.
Yeah.
Catch in the middle.
Whoa!
And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he's
God damn!
at the 15.
Awareness.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the phone. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. The Sooners will punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Back to throw. It's Bryant. Release to the back. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough when he heard.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
And the Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll run play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. At midfield, he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line, it's Gibbs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And Jesse, they didn't pick up any yardage there, but they're trying to stretch this defense across the field.
Yeah, you want to try to get the defense to go east and west, Reese. It's a nice job on offense trying to scheme up a way to do that. Give the defense credit, too. They rallied to it, got that running back on the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Gibbs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Right on the money. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7th. Georgia Southern in a hurry. To the air, it's Bryant. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. 1st drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the 2nd half. Now an opportunity here to take it.
So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts.
And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
Shit we got going on.
Running without the ball.
Come to the ball, trying to pick up
Dummy.
the third and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gary. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he just didn't look it all the way in.
Come on, bro. They fucking me, man. They fucking me, man.
Thought they had a
They
good
fucking me,
win,
man.
but it did not work.
They fucking me, man.
Great place to start for this offense.
They fucking me.
Out of the gun, they give to the back.
They fucking me, man.
Headed to the end zone.
They fucking me, dog.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Got his man. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Ware. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ware. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else when you want.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Makes the catch. It's Ware.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Ware. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Ware. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense doing business in the red zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grabs it in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll be...
They always do that, dog. Every injury, so the clock won't run.
It's looking like
everybody's fucking injured.
In now on 3rd down, David, and you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that.
Touchdown, Eagles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Back to throw, it's Bryant. They'll run the screen. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it from the gun.
And here's the thing, strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And
whoa!
Picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Whoa!
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. This time it's complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This is what you do in the backyard. You never do it in the middle of the game. It's always final drive, clock winding. Got to have a score. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. In the middle, it's Huff. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Oh, sweet feet. Touchdown Sooners. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bradley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like with that last play.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's caught downfield. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
Fucking, I'm done now.
Scoreboard operator got a workout. And this was a game for us to watch, but they can't
get fired.
the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points.
We had the game, bro. We had the game, bro. Oh, I'm gonna get fired, bro. I want to get fired, bro. Fuck this team, bro. Oh, shit.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse
God.
Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, we had the game. So fired. Oh, you got a cupcake SMU, bro. You going to the championship. Well, at least Ken let him put 38 up. 4-6. Nigga been on a losing streak, bro. Yo, when you gonna play, bro? All you gotta do is recruit. You gotta buy. So why are you not playing? Why do you have this league on lock? Come on, man. Is I right number 5? The fuck?
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good,
it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud in here.
And the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight.
Man, that's a big ass stadium, bro.
Taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away from the defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Ooh.
Across the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses now.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Right.
And once he found
that shit don't work.
The band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Georgia State's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off the spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball get to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gideon. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make two in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And this is how the
Why be forcing shit, man?
It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like
I'm forcing shit. I gotta take a break.
Definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Leaves it with the running back. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Catch in the middle. It's Baker. And he'll be brought down. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. To pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dawkins. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Gideon. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking for a man. It's Bryant. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Turning it on. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Toss sweep to the right. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting it, because on this drive, this quarterback has found this guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handle the ball.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Short completion along the sideline will be enough for the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Maybe start Thursday.
To the air on 1st down.
And
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, for this defense, finally
6 months.
you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Babers. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They're facing a 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Bryant. Got it in the middle, it's Gideon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Dawkins. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll go to the toss. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't fight. They were there to make a negative play. Now set up fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, going to the air. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Michigan ready to get rolling again.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Turns it on in midfield. And he's loose on the right. The tag. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Gets it out quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got the back over the middle.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded a 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here, or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Wants to throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on 3rd down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gideon. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this offense has put together a really nice drive, man. You really want to pay this off. Obviously, 3rd down approaching. Got to be smart with the football, but we want to cut into this lead as much as possible. Down a couple, but
intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, to Gill, looking for room. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down here at the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
and move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Hauls it in. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Grab near the marker. It's Gideon. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Baker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. He's got it. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. Makes the grab. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gideon. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. To the air on first down. Finds his back in the middle. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snags it! Oh, it's on the ground! High ball! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Give to the running back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Oh, you ain't even watching. You ain't even watching, bro. Unfucking believable.
Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Working that left side now.
I got in the red zone, bro. Threw a pass. They hit me. The bitch fumbled. They picked it up.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been
The last touchdown they had,
that pass right there put him over.
he threw a deep ball. I tipped it, and the receiver caught that bitch off the tip. Touchdown. Shit ain't going my way, bro.
Looking downfield on first down.
Tick.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And
I ain't playing no more tonight after this. Fuck this shit.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as
Not playing no more tonight.
Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the...
breaks into the open. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverine. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
touchdown, Georgia State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll give it to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now he's looking to throw it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit, because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going up top again. looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Tries again to get it in. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
35. Georgia State, 8.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Bryant. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Complete downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that one's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Snap from the gun on third down. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Fucking serious though. Come on, man.
They
Man,
are
cheating like
stuck
that,
deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Here's the handoff. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, better look out! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and 10 from their own 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gonna take a shot. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
I do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel, they're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's carry on. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did.
Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to land the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the... And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Go that way.
Give him a little more breathing room.
I just knew when I didn't eat that.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You
That's it.
This game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 24 to Vanderbilt. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that is interception number 3 on the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. So here comes the Michigan offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear.